We're going to take a single object, we're going to do a series of monologues, and this gets a little artsy, it's pretty fun. And then after that, we're going to transition right into a short play about everything. Well, it can incorporate anything we've seen up until that point. So I understand maybe some of you are a little confused at this point. We're basically going to do some random stuff, and then we're going to seamlessly transition into more different random stuff. So, we do need an object. We need something that maybe you have a bit of an emotional attachment to. Something that
iPod.
An iPod, perfect. We're going to take iPod, and that's going to fuel the majority of our show this evening. So, with no further ado, these are the monologue waterfalls of an iPod. Totally a shuffle guy. I just put it on shuffle and I listen to whatever comes up. And that dictates my mood for the day. If I'm driving in traffic and I'm really mad, but then some really mellow song comes on, I'm just all mellowed out. I've committed to this lifestyle and it has turned against me more than once.
I walk into the store with my wife and I immediately go to the electronics section. She's off in dishes or some housewares department. And I walk up to the case as though it were that thing in Indiana Jones. It's glowing. And as I walk up, I can feel the warmth of the glow of the iPods in the case beaming at me and blanketing me in the warmth of that glow.
It's my first day. I've been out of work for probably about 6 months or so. I know absolutely nothing about anything electronic, okay? I can't tell the difference between an iPod, an iPhone, an iBall, it doesn't matter what it is, it's all the same to me. But I needed a job desperately, so I lied through my teeth to get this job.
Taking care of business every day, taking care. That would be an example of a song that's good to come up at work, but bad to come up at a funeral.
So I said, please, just a nano. It's just a nano. It's not a touch, or the classic. It's just little. It's like a little bit bigger than a piece of gum. Just something. Something to say that I own part of this relationship. I can make a decision.
I didn't realize when I took this job that I would be doing marriage counseling as well. I had this guy come into the store the other day, and usually what I do when I see people come in is I kind of crouch down behind the counter hoping they won't see me, and they'll go on their way. But and I thought I was in luck. The woman, wandered off into domesticville, but he came forward. He kept coming. It was like a beacon. The counter beaming lights. He was drawn in like a ship tractor beam. So he asked me. He says, "I need a nano."
I need a nano. Because my classic is too bulky. My touch gets all touched up in my pocket. And my shuffle, well, that might be the solution, because all I use is the shuffle. That's it. I'm going to get rid of all my other iPods and I'm going to buy a shuffle.
My brother has 5 different iPods. See this plate? I don't hear any music coming out of it. This plate? No music coming out of it. These forks? No music. These spoons? Click, click, click. That's the only music they make. This duvet makes a little bit of a white noise sound when I brush it against my ear. None of this plays the soundtrack of my life.
So I dodged a huge bullet because the wife came back with a 12-piece place setting, and they left. I do not know how much longer I'm going to be able to hold out I mean, I haven't sold anything. I haven't said anything that's made any sense to any of the customers. But I haven't been fired yet, so we'll see how it goes on day 2.
So I think I saved her life, basically, because all those iPods are going to rack up her sales, and she's going to be at that store for a long time. Long time, hopefully. And I know so much about electronics and things, and I'm like, she would be perfect for me because I could impart so much wisdom to her. She is so hot, though. I know she is not in the market, because every time a good-looking guy walks by, she's all like... So I need to compile the perfect playlist within which there are no bad songs.
There are no bad songs, just badly sang songs. I devised a new scheme to get my iPod. I told my wife that I would just sing the songs that I'm thinking of. She was a fast machine! You kept the I can only remember a couple lines out of each one, though. That becomes a problem.
Maybe if I just use a couple of lines from each song, I can compile a playlist of snippets that expresses my love to...
Maybe if I maybe just memorized a couple lines out of each of the manuals that go with these things, just so I could give little snippets of information. People would think I knew what I was talking about.
There's this great app on the Shuffle. Who knew? I mean, she's telling me, like, you can go to the App Store with your Shuffle and download a game like Yahtzee or something. And I'm like, but there's no screen. But she's like, no, the manual said you could download it.
There's no manual for a marriage, for relationships in general. And that's why you gotta watch Dr. Phil.
I mean, I see what my brother has, and oh man, like, to be all married and homey and stuff, that's what I'm after, man. That's why I need this chick, because I want, like, plates. I eat off of paper plates. I want someone who's going to bring home 12 plates, and then 12 slightly smaller plates, and then 12 little plates with little cups to put on the plates.
I'm starting to get a little weirded out. There's this guy that keeps coming in talking about plates. And I keep trying to tell him, this is not the plate department. I might not know a lot, but I know there are no plates in this display case.
And then I'm like, there's no plates in my life. We got something in common.
It's just weird putting pizza in a bowl.
Exactly. That's why I usually just leave it in a box. Just leave pizza in the box. Eat it right out of the box.
That's a better plan.
See, you're all domesticated. You're all hubbied up. You're all, here, put a napkin or two. Put a sheet under the dining room table because you're a slob. And I want that so bad. I want to be cared for. I want to be herded and corralled like a piece of livestock.
You make it sound so wonderful when you say
It is! What's so unwonderful about it? Hey, it's dinner time! What? I'm gonna eat. It's time to go to bed. Oh, okay. Well, I'll go to sleep. Get up. Oh, okay.
Give me your money. Oh, okay. I gotta say, that's probably the one that just gets me the most.
Yeah, but it's share and share alike, isn't it?
No?
Look!
Share. I share my stuff. More like give. And then, sure you get a meal cooked for you. Sure the house stays relatively clean. But where's the adventure in that? I just need an adventure.
Oh, an adventure like, you gotta work Saturday. You're the only single guy on the crew, so... How adventurous is that?
So you're the only one there when you do that?
Well, yeah, I'm the only single guy, yeah.
Well, then I would make a fun game out of it myself.
Well, what's it about being alone? Hey, I'm alone. Hey, aloneness. Nice to see you again. Guess we're just sitting here, being alone.
No, I would create.
Runway 4, clear for landing.
I would create a imaginary friend and talk with them.
I don't know, Captain. Let me talk it over with Herschel. Hey, Herschel, do you think this plane should land on runway 4? Do you? Sorry, Captain. You're going to have to circle around. Herschel's not making up his mind. This is stupid. No, it isn't fun and exciting to be single. I'm driving the car. Driving the car. Hey, you know what's a good idea? No, you don't. You're a seat. You know what I was feeling the other day when I was listening to that Christmas song? No, you don't. You're the window. There's no...
Can't you, like, call one of those radio stations where they talk to you about some of this?
They know my phone.
Probably not. Not because you're not qualified or capable, just all I'm allowed to do is look.
Oh. I'm going to go ahead and stand up.
Yeah. I'm going to stay down here because I just like to be close to him.
Well, is there one you'd like to look at? I can take something out for you.
Oh, that's such a tease.
You'd have to...
But yes, do it.
You're going to have to point at which one you want. Don't call it by name.
That one.
That's a nice one. It's, we can do lots of stuff with that.
It's so smooth.
Warms
I always
up
like to check
face.
the textures of things against my cheek.
Listen,
Like fleece coats. I love to rub a fleece coat up against my cheek.
I don't have
Cashmere. Flannel.
you might want to check coats. They're down the way.
Oh, this is way better than a coat. I would freeze all winter for this.
Wow. Are you good with that one, or is there? Do you want to smear something else up?
You know, do you have like one of those 12 months no interest kind of things?
That I do know. No, we do not. but we do have 10-month no interests. Interest, just one. 10-month no interest. If you sign up for the store credit card.
Okay.
You want to sign up for the credit card?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, they put the sign up things.
Just hurry.
Oh.
Hey, bro.
Yeah?
Imagine seeing you here.
If you tell Gladys.
Just go ahead and fill that out. Sign everything. Just sign it up here.
Well, you do that. I mean, just kind of browse.
You do get 10% off any purchase day of sign up, so.
I'm going to purchase that.
Oh, the one you smeared.
Yeah.
So I didn't need to clean it off.
No. That's That's okay. I'll smear it right back up again.
You can do whatever you like with it.
I put my work address as where to send the bill to. Okay?
Ma'am?
That's fine. It's just a billing address. Can be whichever address you want. Yeah.
Don't mean to interrupt here, but I'm just a single guy, and I'm just wondering, do the little flaps on the cummerbund go up or down when you wear a tuxedo?
Wow.
Maybe you don't know. I don't wear tuxedos all the time. I just wear
I
them.
don't either. So,
Oh, well.
there is
So,
a tuxedo
can I
department.
take this?
Done. Yeah, let me just write up the receipt, then you take that up to the front, the register there to take it off.
I rented a tuxedo.
I see that. You look ridiculous.
Here's my line. Let me bounce it off you. I guess I'm all dressed up with nowhere to go. All right? She'll want to go somewhere with me, won't you?
To Creepyville. What?
Really that bad?
Well,
It was $170.
no, it's great. No, do it. Just be you. That's all I'm saying. Just be you.
No, give me a good line that like women who want commitment like. Something Gladys would say. Not those garbage bags, it's the good garbage bags. I've heard her yell at you all the time.
Yeah,
about that.
no, but that's when she yells at me. You want something that I would say to her that would make her
Happy.
make happy, which is I can't even remember it.
Listen, I've got this all written up for you. All you have to do, I threw in this carrying case, for on the house or
Thank
whatever.
you.
Thank
you.
You're welcome. So it's got the receipt written up. You just take this up to the front, and they'll get the card processed and pay for it. I don't know what they do.
Do you have
over
a
there.
bag I could put this in?
Oh yeah, I guess that's what these are for. There you go.
I don't want. It's a
But don't-
surprise.
Okay.
Surprise.
Okay.
You'll be happy with that iPod. I liked all the ones I bought.
The alarm will go off if you walk out before you pay for it. I'm not
No, I won't.
I'm not
Don't
judging
worry.
you.
I
I'm
won't.
just saying.
No, I won't. I'll
Just-
stop
okay.
by there. Thank
Get away from here.
Thank you.
you. Just say something about wanting kids.
So,
Is there something that I can show you? You'll have to point at it.
well, no, I was just on my way to dinner.
You don't,
There's a French restaurant down the street. Closes I've got a reservation for quitting time.
for when they
Quit
close.
for when are you done here?
No, I see what you're doing.
No, don't see what I'm doing. 'Cause
No,
what
I
I'm
see.
doing is bona fide creepy, like my brother said.
I'm gonna tell you, it's a little creepy.
Listen. My name is Mark.
Hi, Mark.
I bought those 5 iPods from you. Actually, one was a Zen. It's not an iPod, but it's a different MP3 player. And that's just it. I think I'll stand back because I see that I'm threatening you. I just think you're a neat girl from what I've observed, and I just thought maybe we could go to a dinner, movie. There's an arcade down the street. We could go call in on radio stations if we use your phone.
Yes, you're going down.
No.
Down the creepy
Okay,
road
well you
here.
pick something. I tell you what.
The French restaurant. It sounded nice.
Really?
Yeah, I'm off at 5.
At 5?
Yeah,
Absolutely. Should we just probably meet there?
sure.
Okay, we'll
I
just
can
meet at the
escape
French
if I
restaurant,
need
the one downtown.
I'm Gina, by the way.
Okay. Mark.
Yeah.
And good, Gina. That's neat. Shuffle. Oh shoot, that's
Hi, honey, I'm home.
Hello. my back.
Taking the doctor's advice.
Yep, yeah.
I'm glad about
Yeah.
that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna need some more money.
Well,
Just a little.
I'll have to go to the.
Finish your sentences, for heaven's sakes.
I was distracted. I'm distracted.
Oh,
I'm distracted by your beauty.
oh, that's right. I was trying to get you to say that. That's good.
Let me just go to my secret money stash and get you some
It's
money.
secret.
Honey.
Yeah,
Gina?
Gladys.
Hi. Gladys. Gina. I announce myself when I walk in a room.
Oh, I forgot. Welcome.
This girl's like, who's there? So, Gina.
Pull up the chairs.
Before, what?
Pull up a chair.
Of course. Before I came in here to the sitting room, I was in your bedroom. I love the duvet.
Oh, thank you. That's new.
That is so neat.
I had to get a new one. The other one was so loud.
Oh. I know exactly. You'd had it since last season. How many seasons does a duvet last?
No, like, I don't know.
Ricky just doesn't get it. Oh, but thankfully he got a big promotion.
Oh!
We've got all kinds of things.
Do you want something to drink?
Oh, I had lots before I came over. Lots.
Someone brings you up.
Oh, I kind of lost actually. And then I saw your house and I recognized it, so I came right in.
Oh, see, I call you a cab. Do you
No. It's just a short mile or two from here. I just used your restroom, and I like that 4-ply toilet paper. Where do you get that from?
Oh, Sam's Club, Costco. Oh, one of those big stores where you buy everything in bulk. I love those places because who wants to buy just like
Ricky and
one
I,
piano?
we-
You can buy 5.
we've got one on every floor. Ricky and I just joined a new exclusive membership club. It's a great place. You walk in, and they slap you.
I'm gonna start doing that.
It is
here.
so exclusive. It is so exclusive.
How did you get it if it's so exclusive?
Oh. Hello.
Oh,
This is Gina. My husband got promoted to executive vice executive of the executive board. So they gave him a trial membership, and as long as we don't screw anything up, we get to keep it.
Are you allowed to take guests with us? Because I'm dying to be slapped.
Oh, when I went, I signed Ricky and I both up as part of the thing, and when they went to take a picture of me, and then a picture of Ricky, I made him wear a mask of your face. So I have a membership card for you.
Can I have it? Do you have it? 'Cause my
It's right here.
Honey, I need that money!
I'm having a hard time finding it.
Are you looking in the secret place in the bedroom or the secret one in the bathroom? Because those are both gone.
Those are the only two secret places that I had. How did you know about them?
You know what? They've got a great credit card. Oh, whatever you call those things, a delicious little credit card you can get from the store. You get 3% added on. That is how exclusive this place is.
I can walk in there with absolutely no money on me whatsoever and still buy things.
And you automatically owe 3% more than you paid for.
Oh, it sounds divine.
Oh, it is the talk of the town. Well, for those of us who know about it. It's located 7 miles beneath the crust of the earth. Which is that old hotel?
Yes.
Just down the hill, 7 miles.
Yes. Shame that place is closed.
The crust of the earth?
Snake.
Ricky and I honeymooned there. Can you believe it? And then they closed it down. Not right after, but it lived up to its name. It was something few people ever see.
Okay, well listen, I'm gonna go to this.
Oh, I'm gonna walk home, and I'll meet you there.
Are you sure?
I'll drive.
Because he could take you home. You could take her home. Couldn't you?
Yeah, Yeah, I can give you a ride home
Thank you.
if you get out of the house.
Yeah, well, be good.
I might be gone when you get back.
Really?
Yeah. So, there's some chicken in the fridge.
Okay.
Beep, beep.
And,
You too.
okay.
Smart cars are such a smart car.
Just gonna plug my iPod in here.
Oh, those are so neat and handy to have. Oh, how long have the two of you had one of those? Oh, let me look at all your playlists. You have one song?
Yeah, AC/DC. I haven't had it very long.
Ah, neat. We've got several, I think. I don't know. My kids have them. I don't know what my kids do anymore. When are you guys gonna have kids?
I don't know.
Can you drive a little faster, but
This
slower?
is a smart car. They don't go very fast. How are you feeling?
Just a little nauseated.
Are you smelling your own breath?
I think I'm fine. I had a Tic Tac.
So, here we are.
Okay. Is there a button or a doorknob?
Just push hard.
Yeah. Bathrooms even have music in them. Neat. So.
This is nice. I've never.
Voulez-vous français?
Yeah, I don't think. Is that what
I'm not sure. It's part of a song.
Okay. I've walked by this place so many times and I've just never gone in. So it's,
It is pretty uppity. It is pretty uppity, and
It's nice though.
And you look ravishing.
Thank
That's
you.
neat. Is it khakis and white button-up shirt every day at work? Is that?
Yeah,
That's neat. That's neat.
it's the glamorous life I know.
It is. It is. I'm just a lowly air traffic control
Really?
operator. Yeah.
That's-
Mostly nights and weekends. Yeah. Going to school, trying to make something out of myself.
Are you supposed to be there now? Or?
I'm on call. If a plane needs to land, they may call me. But I've got an iPhone, and there's an app for that.
I just read about that. I mean, I know about that.
I know you don't know anything about iPods.
What?
I know that you don't know anything about
How
iPods.
do you know that?
Because Steve Jobs actually consulted me when they were releasing the latest batch, and I know pretty much.
Are you ready to order dinner?
Oh,
Yes, I think we are.
Sure. Is there something that you recommend? I've never.
In French. You have to get the whole experience.
I suppose.
I'm Arabic.
They're a very open-minded country.
You know what? I know how you feel because I work in a job where I know very little about what I do. So it's okay.
I know it tastes good. That.
I will have that.
Okay.
And I'll have the second tastiest thing in case you want to trade.
Okay. Wine?
You have a wine cooler, maybe a Bartles and James.
I've got some Boone's Farm.
That's fine. Thank you.
Blue or green?
Blue, it'll match.
Blue, yes. That's right. That's right. It will match your eyes. Well, I had the garçon seat us right here by the window. So if we didn't have anything to talk about, we could look at the lights. They also have a lot of artwork.
Dude, that's very nice.
Okay, I'm just going to put my chips on the table, okay? You got to know when to hold them. Know when to hold them.
I'm sorry, are you listening to your iPod?
Yeah. Those are some of the chips I'm going to put out there. I continually have my iPod on shuffle, and I live my life according to the song. No holds barred.
That's an interesting outlook on life.
Yeah. It's going pretty well.
I guess it is, because I'm sitting here with, yeah.
Yes, and earlier this morning I heard the James Bond theme song, Tuxedo.
That actually explains quite a bit of your behavior. And I have to tell you, I'm relieved, actually.
Well, I'm 37, I'm single, and I've never been married, and I'm married to my job, and I don't even think that's exciting anymore, and I'm tired of all the mundaneness. And truth right now is that I would do anything for love. I would do anything for love. I wouldn't do that. I'm not sure what that part of the song is, but I will do anything. I'm a desperate man. I'm trying, but failing to keep from being creepy. And I can tell that I'm bothering you. And you know what? Tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock, they always play the spin of the day on channel 110.7. If you listen to the 8 o'clock spin of the day, whatever theme that song is, that's where you'll find me. If you're interested in some bizarre, weird relationship that nobody in their right mind would be interested in, just listen to the theme of that song. I will also be listening, and if we figure it out when we're together at the end of the day or something, then I'm excited, but I can't imagine that you would be.
Do you want to smell the twist off?
Listen, dude, I've got enough weirdness going on in this room. Whatever the lady likes here, it's on me.
I need a tip.
8 o'clock, spin of the day. I'm sorry, sir, your statue, I don't know.
Got a bottle of Boone's Farm. You ever done a cannonball?
That greeter was flapping harder than the last
Did you leave a mark?
Yeah, a little bit. Isn't it neat?
Ouch.
Remember, got it. Okay. We ride in this glass gondola around the store, and we point at things with these little laser guns they give you, and that rings it up. Okay, so this is your scanner gun. And we'll ride in the gondola, and we just point and scan, and some guy puts it all in a giant paper bag and puts it in the back of your car.
Ooh, paper?
Or plastic, or even you could buy your own and be biodegradable friendly. Are you ready to go?
I'm ready.
What are you thinking right now?
What am I thinking right now? I'm thinking I can't believe they made a glass gondola.
Yeah.
I
We're moving.
Okay.
We'll go through the curtains and then it's shop, shop, shop. Oh, and mimosas! I know, right? Okay, through the curtain. Oh! Now, don't scan all at once. The better stuff comes towards the middle. Look at how many microwaves do you need? I mean, like, I could use all
They have
the...
a 10-pack?
Yeah, it's a variety pack from around the world.
I don't have room for that in my kitchen.
Well, that's why we added the grandmother house in the back of our house.
For the microwaves?
Well, just for all this stuff. Your poor grandmother, I'm not sure which home we put her in, but...
Speaking of, did you get home all right the other day?
I think so. Yes. Your husband drove me home in that golf ball thing.
Smart car.
Those are neat. Oh, look, a 3-pack of smart cards.
Good choice.
That'll fit my
Wow,
arm.
have it.
Listen, we don't talk like we used to. two of you doing?
I don't know. Fine.
Well, you know, there's a whole pallet full of iTunes gift cards if you guys need, you know, because it's kind of shabby having one song on your iPod. And it's just like a sign of, like, you know, maybe marital problems. Because, I mean, we had some friends that had one
Gina,
song.
I'm going to stop you right there and tell you that I don't know what you're talking about because
Your husband
we don't
has
have an iPod.
Sure he does.
What?
He's got an iPod Nano.
No.
It's like the size of his
He's not allowed. He's not allowed.
Well, he's got one.
He can look when we go in the store. He's not allowed to buy one.
Well, I'm sorry. Your husband was looking and shopping and bought something.
What?
Apparently.
I'm so upset. I guess I'm upset. My voice gets really high like this.
It does.
Say it.
Okay, good, because I thought it was the mimosa. No, your husband! Your husband totally went behind your back and got an iPod. Oh my goodness. Oh, honey. You've lost control of him. Oh, you have?
No!
Ricky tried one of these things one time to go do something on his own, and I put my stiletto foot down. And I went and bought 13 pairs of Gucci boots. That showed him.
Well, then I just have to...
Buy. Buy your control back. That's the only thing you have to control right now. Look at all this stuff. I got 17 ceiling fans now.
Hey, Mark,
Yeah.
you should come over. I got the house to myself.
Be there.
Hey.
Whole house to yourself.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
It's late. Where's your wife?
I don't know.
I like the sectional though. This is neat. How we can just move it around. Yeah, wherever we want.
Yeah, I usually don't have it. The two this close together.
I can't sit.
What's the matter?
I'm so nervous.
How'd the thing go with the girl with the thing?
It went weird. It went super weird. And you know what really bugs me?
What?
Crazy Train came on, and that's where I went, was Crazy Train. And I walked out of that place, and the next song come on my iPod Shuffle playlist was Kiss the Girl, that Disney song. Why couldn't they have switched places?
You really have to stop putting it on shuffle. You need a playlist. You need it.
No.
You need to.
No. Because life is not a determined, predetermined set of things. It all happens randomly. And that's how I'm going to live it.
Unless you take control of it and make it happen. Make a playlist.
Well, it's too late now anyway. I told her to listen to the 8 o'clock spin of the day. And whatever that theme was, that's where I would be somehow related. And man, it's not going to work. She won't listen, or she'll have to work, or she just will know that I'm crazy because I'm a loon.
There's worse things that could happen.
Just a minute. Hello? Who? Oh, yeah. This is Control. And you'd like permission for runway 7? Runway 7. Oh, yeah. Hold. Please hold. Sing as an Etch-a-Sketch app. Okay, runway 7. Yeah, runway 7's a go. There's a pothole on the left. Just swerve to the right. Watch the homeless guy at the end of the tarmac. Yep, we'll see you at the gate. A playlist? Fine. What would be a playlist that would work in a scenario where a complete freakazoid actually gets the girl?
Any soundtrack to an Adam Sandler movie.
I just want to put Irish music on it. It's kind of
Irish music's good. Very entertaining. Sometimes it's a little distracting, but you know.
no. I mean, it's mostly better than anything else because it covers a wide variety. You've got all of the, you've got fun and games. You've got new birth and death and grief. You've got
Drinking, lots of
some bagpipes, and it all pretty much sounds the same. So there's not a real big variation in any one direction. I need to focus in.
I can almost hear it.
Thank you. Listen, I'm going to go home and get my playlist all bought on Vice. Section of that. Thanks. That's great.
I want my MTV.
Hi, Mark.
Hi. Who knew that the song Spin of the Day would be Electronics Counter by Counting Crows? Obscure B-side. So are you at the electronics counter just because you're on your shift, or are you here because you want a relationship with a bizarre guy? Because I'm here because I want a relationship with a blue-eyed girl. No. Second, I got a playlist.
Today's my day off.
I've been a wild rover for many years. So. It's a long song. But if you I'm gonna stop trying to make this happen and just let it happen. So, the great thing about Target is that they have electronics, home furnishings, and then they've got that popcorn machine by the entrance. Would you like to split some popcorn? Maybe get one of those big pretzels.
I love popcorn. Sometimes I just eat it for lunch. What do you think you're doing?
Rocking out.
Don't say those words to my face.
Have you been drinking mimosas?
This is not about me. I've had a few. This is about you and your little music. Your affair with music.
I love music. Okay? And you knew this before we got into this relationship.
I knew it. I did know it, but I thought I could squash it out of you. Like I have with all the other stuff you used to like. Like darts and hanging out with your friends.
You may have been able to squash those things out of me, but it only made me grasp onto music all that harder. Because then it reminds me of the memories of the times when I had fun.
What's not fun about this? What's not fun about us? Never mind. Oh, I get the answer.
I have a list.
I
I usually keep the list underneath the money, but now there's no money on top of the list.
Well, what are we gonna do?
going to get used to the fact that I have an iPod Nano. And you're going to get used to the fact that a lot of times I won't be able to hear what you're saying to me. I'm on my iPod Nano.
Oh, pick up, brother. Pick up, brother.
Hold on. Hello?
Hey,
Yeah.
maybe I'll see you at next year's family reunion. Maybe not. We'll see.
What got to you?
We're going to Ireland. I got us jump seats on the next plane out of here. I just thought I'd call and let you know. We had a cell phone range. It's going to cost like $7 a minute if I call you from over there. So listen.
No, you've got the iPhone. It works all over the world.
You're right! Why am I calling you? Well, anyway, the point is, I finally found someone that I don't have to just coexist with. That I can actually share my life. It's just like you, man. It's just like you, bro. Me and her, we're going to be buying duvet covers and plates and listening to music together. So, thanks for that. Just be just like you two guys, listening to music and...
Don't do it.
Oh, I'm going to do it. We're going.
Remember these words. You're going to regret this.
Yeah? Maybe you should remember these words.
What words?
I'm working on them. And I will text them to you.
That's my brother. He's going to Ireland
Really?
with a girl.
Really?
I told him not to.
Really?
Yeah,
Why?
because I love my brother. And I love music. And he loves music just as much as me. And I don't want him to have to give up his love for music for the love of a woman. Because a lot of times music sounds better than...
That's probably true.
Unless it's like one of those whiny boy band type songs.
I was at the store today, and Gina dropped this bomb on me.
She dropped a bomb on
She,
you?
when she told me about your nano,
I thought she'd be too drunk to remember.
you'd be surprised. She's usually just drunk all the time, so. So at first, I got really upset. Where my voice got really high, it gets really high when I get really upset,
Yeah.
I lose control. And kind of went crazy with the scanner gun.
What?
Yeah, now we own 3 racetracks. And
Go-kart or NASCAR?
horses. But after that, I got calmed down. I realized what... Could you turn it down at all? Because I can't hear it. I realized what I had really squashed was our love. And not just your love for everything you used to do. So, I bought you 24 12-packs of iPods. There's 4 pallets outside of iTunes gift cards. My way of saying I'm sorry. Are you crying?
Yeah.
Didn't buy any tissues.
Well, stop then. I cannot
Thank you. Thank you.